That's the start of another 45 minutes. Portugal carrying a one-goal lead. Searching pass is played there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Raul. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
It's a good 35 yards out, this. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
This ended up in no man's land. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rodri. Robson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nicely shaped ball. Araujo is in a really good position out wide. For a moment, and he has been fouled there. And he is going into that little black book. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as...
Can he finish? It's hit the uprights. They've done it! Oh, that's not going to count, and we go again.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Torres. And there's green grass ahead of him. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Shapes to shoot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Donadoni is offering a wry smile there.
Fernando Torres is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That has not gone well. Nedved. Ambitious ball here. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a goal kick. Nedved is always looking to play quality balls. Torres. was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Played out towards the right wing. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rodri, this is promising. Caught offside that time.
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Mateus, now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice physical challenge. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Henderson gets over and intercepts. Tries to play it through. He's a sharp little ball here. He has found a way through. Stood up well to him there. Corner number 2 then.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Applies the finish! So close to drawing level.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
1-0 as we head towards the end. And it's Palmer. And this is Ronaldo. He's on it, can he get away? He could be in here. Palmer couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Mateus demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Neymar.
Sao Paulo really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, what about that? Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Portugal could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's well positioned here. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
A case now of complete control. Oh, they could be caught out here. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Oh, given away, and he's running through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's in! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Marcado para Portugal, camisa 7.
And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here,
Hello,
a
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time, some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cruyff! And that is doing no harm at all.
Galatasaray certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Can he get it through? And that is a good... Eto! Xavi Alonso for Rice. Now it's Raul. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Cruyff. Now that's well seen too. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's got away. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Nedved. Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. And he whipped. There's the header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shapes to shoot! Goal! First blood drawn. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Number 4.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Pressing high and with purpose. Pinches it off him. Madrid are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Rice. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And he was quick to react. Over to the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's managed to get free. Tries to pass it through. And here's Raul. That's good vision. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nedved.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Looking for the run. Frimpong promptly onto that, and that is that. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. Ball's played through, and that has not gone well. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bernardo Silva chasing after it. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Madrid with the corner, there first. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now there's a fine ball. Takes a shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. Van der Sar, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really say...
It's Raul! He's done very well to get to that.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid have their second corner now. And this is Xavi Alonso. Cafu gets rid without sophistication. He's gone for goal. Good.
2 added minutes has been
Knocks it into
indicated.
space. Now it's Barron. Cruyff receives it in a good position here. Xavi Alonso. Raul going about things with real menace. Now that looks a decent ball. So nearly the perfect ball. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Madrid are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. There's the start of the second half. Xavi Alonso looking to play him in. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Varane. Nedved, and the pass is intercepted. Neymar aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, can they get him away? And he's Neymar! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
2 goals on the day, and he... Oh, what a mistake! It's in! Over the fires and far away! No catching them now! Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Number 20.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rummenigge.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Bernardo Silva. And here's Raul. Oh, he's been caught napping. It carries far too far and out of play. Looking for a runner. And he was alert to it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Xavi Alonso. Eto'o. Tries to play it through. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Eto'o really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Puyol, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Bernardo Silva picks it up out wide, and he has been fouled there. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? And it's Xavi Alonso. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Nedved is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Cannavaro. Oh no, what has happened here? Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. Here's Cannavaro. Just about up to 75 minutes. Nedved wins the duel this time.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's a sharp pass. He's in space and looking for options. He's got tall. Oh, terrific save.
Galatasaray really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Good ball over the top. That is good alertness. Cannavaro. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Rice. Rummenigge. And this is Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, that's superb.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cafu spots it and intercepts. Bernardo Silva. Can he finish? Brought out the best in the keeper.
Substitution in progress.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And that has been cleared. And this is Sané.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Oh no, this does not look good. And he's in on the chance! So that's it. It is all over. Madrid really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very...
And he shoots! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Mbappe is flagged offside. Nicely weighted ball. Now that looks a decent ball. That is good alertness. Stoichkov might just make this. Cruyff receives it in a wide position. He's having a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! That is lovely. And he's gone looking for safety. They get a throw in. Xabi Alonso does well to get it back. It's not an especially good pass, that. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Great vision. Tries to dink it through. Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. Nice looking ball. That's a nicely shaped ball, and he's picked it up out wide, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, it's played into the area.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
De Bruyne with the short one. Ball swung in, and it's safely in the keeper's hands. And now they can spring out of defence. Gullit can be a real threat inside the box. And he's being shifted off it. Can he get it through? And this is Stoichkov. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, has another go! And again! In he goes again! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Threads one in. And he's there to retrieve it. Looking to play him in. Gravenberg takes control of it, and he's on the move.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get on the end of this? Great defending, strong and determined. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great ball. And the finish! Oh, nearly. but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Cruyff looking to get on the end of this. Chance! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Cruyff. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. He'll try to keep this alive. De Ligt is there, and he can pick it up. Now it's Cruyff. Looking to go deep. Costa Curta tries to clear. AC Milan could counter here. And this is Messi. And he's away. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's come to nothing. Gravenberg. He's gone for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Gattuso clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. He's having a go! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
So, third corner of the game. Milan can try it again now. So, their fourth corner of the game. Ibrahimovic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Decent progress down the left. Oh, played right into his path. Cruyff is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Floated through. And the shot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Milan are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Pull it. Now it's Gattuso. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Great chance! There it is!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Danger averted for now. Oh, well measured. Chance, surely! Oh, that's incredible!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 55esimo minuto numero 20.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rijkaard gets it away. And this is Stoichkov. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Tries a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And now he has 2. So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Played into space. He's in plenty of space here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Saliba makes the interception. Nicely intercepted. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to...
And the shot! Oh, taken with style! And he is just ripping it up! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Milan are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nicely aimed pass. Now, can they get him away? So, what can they make of this? He's through! Can he finish? He has done it! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Barcelona can have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Now it's Neymar. He might be in here! De Bruyne. Searching pass he's played there. Spread neatly. Cruyff picks it up out wide. Now who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught napping. Hangs one in. He's got tall. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Ronaldinho. Attenzione, un cambio.
He's had it nicked away. Probing pass. Pass is just off target. Hakimi. Tries to pass it through. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Lahm gets rid without sophistication. And he's managed to gift it back. Looking for options for movement. Skims one in. Howson gets it clear. Into the last 5 minutes. And here's Neymar. Caceres does really well there. He is strong. And that pass just didn't quite work. De Ligt. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, good take and a good shot! Keeper's not concerned by that. Hernandez.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di
It's a throw in. Araujo in with the challenge. Griezmann. It's a really well-measured ball. He has found the way through. Oh, good-looking ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Gattuso. That's a shade optimistic. Saliba. Hakimi. Okazaki.
That's going in strongly.
Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. And that is that. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?